Name's Roger Boaty. Mr. George Roger Boaty.
Well, of course it is. Hello, darlings. Can you hear me okay? No microphone today. We're doing this old school. So, first things first, let me know you can hear me. Let me know you can see me. And, I don't know, let me know what colour pants you're wearing. Good evening, my sweets. What a sheer orgasmic joy to be here with you, seeing out 2023 and bringing in 2024. And let's hope it's an absolutely splendid year for all of us. I hope your day has been fantastic. I hope your evening has been good. And I hope your hangover won't be too bad in the morning. Splendid. Oh, who's ping-ponging me? Excellent. Thank you, John. Right, let's see who we've got. Jimmy Quinn. Happy New Year, Boaty and all. Happy New Year to you, Jimmy. Barry, that guy from SETI Alpha 5. Hey, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be on for the live, so I'll say Happy New Year and Happy New Year now. Happy New Year. Fucking hell. Happy New Year to you as well, Barry. Trace, Pingu, Simon. Oh, Simon's another one who might not, he might not last the cause. So he was saying Happy New Year earlier on. I just need to, we just need to, turn that one off for now. So I don't want that interrupting. Joe. Cars with JC, good evening chat, and Jason, hope you're all well and having a lovely New Year's Eve. Richard Howlett, another year older, no wiser. One of the pleasures of 2023 was finding this channel and Mustards. Have a prosperous 2024. Message from Johnny, necking some Jack Daniels and slowly but steadily getting nist as a pute. So well done, John, very happy New Year to you. And thank you, Richard, for those kind words. Cheeseburger is here. Evening all. Happy New Year. Andrew, I've a spotty botty. A very happy New Year to you all, and indeed to you. Trace says, evening all. Happy New Year. I should be watching, etc., but at midnight I'm off for 10 minutes to watch the London fireworks from my window. Might as well see what my taxes pay for. I'll only be here briefly, says Barry. I've got a party to go to. Sophie is here. Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you all have a great night. And a little bird told me that our Sophie and Neil are not exactly slumming it tonight. No, they're off in some posh hotel somewhere, living it up. And good for them. Why not? God, I've forgotten what it is to try and project at the phone over there. In case you're wondering why we're doing it old school, Nick, my lovely neighbour, who hasn't complained about me at all, he came round earlier, brought me another bottle of sherry and said, don't forget we're out tonight, so go for it. So I thought I would. Skick is with us. Good evening and Happy New Year. Good evening, Skick. Happy New Year, Boaty, says Trace, and indeed to you. Andrew is just checking that everybody is suitably inebriated for tonight's special edition of Boaty's Live. I hope they are. Yay, music, says Joe. Yay, Roger Boaty, says Trace. Hello all, Happy New Year, says Neil, aka the Gibbinator. I'm assuming that the lovely neighbour is out, says Barry. And yes, he is indeed. They're away tonight. Somebody has done a Ashley Stewart, bless your heart. Thank you very much. A £10 super sticker from the lovely Ashley Stewart. Oh, and I know exactly what I'm going to be spending that on. Bless you. Thank you, Ashley. Happy New Year, and thank you for all of your support over this year. In fact, thank you all for everything this year. It's we'll do a count back on the year tomorrow night in tomorrow night's live, which will be shorter than normal, darlings, because I'm working tomorrow night. Restaurant is open. What would it be, New Year's Day? So it's going to be an 11 o'clock job for 1 hour tomorrow. It's all a bit different, isn't it? But you get tonight. So tonight's not going to be a review of the year. We haven't got time for that. We're just going to see the new year in together, have a drink, listen to Big Ben bonging, and yeah, and we'll do a review of the year tomorrow, probably. Unless I decide to talk about pottering pensioners or something instead. Thank you very much, Ashley. I really, really appreciate that. Mr. Roger Boaty, Mr. George Roger Boaty, says Andrew. Indeed, I've missed that. I've missed that. Yeah, I would have a bottle with you, Boaty, says Soph, but I'm not paying the price of wine in this hotel. Simone has popped in to say, good evening, guys and gals. Happy New Year to you all. Sorry I can't stay as I'm with friends. I'm really glad that you've got company, Simone. You enjoy yourself. Give our love to your friends. Have a fabulous night and a Happy New Year to you. Purple pants. Whoa, says Trace. Oh, Tracy's let me know what kind. Purple pants. Oh, you exotic temptress, you. Get you in your purple pants. Well, I never did say something like so. Tonight, darlings, has been pretty crazy. 101 covers in the restaurant. I think 50 or 60 takeaways, but at least it finished relatively early. So I could come back and be with you guys. And the other lot, they're all off to a Nepalese restaurant, one of our community friends in Nottingham, who's putting on a fireworks display at the midnight hour. I can't hear you or see you, says Joe. Christ, I hope you're joking, Joe. You've got me panicking now. Well, you heard the music, so that means you must be able to hear me. Where did I get to? Barry says, I'm going commando right now. Oh, good. Mark Prasad says, all good here. Hello all. Thank you, Joe. Skick says, hi, Baz. Who would have a wank over a metro? I'm still laughing at that. So the Rotters won't be banging your door down then? No, hopefully not. Oh, and Barry says, Skick, twin cam, Mike. Yeah, obviously I've been having a look at metro videos on YouTube, so I've come across the channel called Twin Cam. Very good, I thought. Nice, personable young chap with not a bad presenting style. That candle's not burning very well. Have a great live stream, says Captain Mustard. I can't hang on for this one. Well, Captain Mustard has taken his family to Blackpool to see the lights, so I hope they had a lovely evening. Oh, change away from top chat to all chat. Yes, good shout. Tracy. Yeah, because I might be missing things. Right, let's... Where did I get to? Ah, yeah, there we are. I thought the London fireworks were cancelled due to the weather. The first I've heard of it, Joe. John Stoobley says evening chat and evening Boaty, mate. Skick says, has anyone seen that Streetwise on eBay? It says in the description that he bought it off a retired reverend. Oh, and Neil says, I have seen it on eBay, Skick. He's desperate to sell it for some reason. I didn't know it was on eBay. I know it was on Facebook. I didn't know it was on eBay. Oh, well, let's have a look. What should we search for? Streetwise? Streetwise. Rover. I should have put Rover Streetwise, really, shouldn't I? Oh, I've done that wrong. I should have put the Rover in. Oh, right, somebody just pinged me the ad. Oh, it's had a bid. Oh, good, it's had a bid. Unless that's him bidding on it. Oh, God, yeah, he has said I bought it off a retired reverend. Oh, well, fair play to him. I hope that's a genuine bid. I do hope that's a genuine bid. And I didn't know I was retired. How old does he think I am? Now, I didn't tell him I was a reverend. I didn't mention that. But, sorry, frog in the throat. It's obviously on the V5. So he's picked it up off that. I wonder if that's why he decided to stop. I really hope that's a genuine bid on it, and he can get it gone. And I hope it goes to a good home. We need 24 likes on the live for 2024, says Joe, and we have got 12 so far. And gosh, 32 of you watching. So Nick is out. Out comes the inflatable lady. Can you please play the music again? Later on, John. Later on, John. More like out comes the lady from the downstairs cupboard. Again, darlings, it's the restaurant's been so busy. There is no pottering news from Windy Bum, I'm afraid, and I can confirm that very sadly there is no lady in residence this evening. It's just all been a bit mad and a bit crazy and a bit worky, and I've been a bit tired, but I can tell you that now the festivities are pretty much over. I've got a bit of catching up to do in that department, so it won't be much longer. Next couple of days. Well, not tomorrow, and not the day after. What's tomorrow? No, tomorrow's Monday. Day after is Tuesday. Wednesday. I'll try and sort something out for Wednesday. God knows it's overdue. Thank you again, Ashley, by the way. I've just seen your super sticker again. That's really kind, and I massively appreciate it. Can't join you yet, says Carlos Fandango. I'm absolutely battered in the pub. Don't suppose that upsets anyone. Yeah, it doesn't surprise us either, Carlos. Bloody hell. Is your liver going to be buried separately from you with full military honours? I imagine it is. Cheers to John, says Pingu. Hello, Pingu. John is good today, and fingers crossed he stays that way. We're all crossing our fingers for that. Joe says, Ashley, what a lovely thing to do it is. Rover Joe is here. Boaty, Rover Joe. Come on, you know the rules. Everybody give Rover Joe a big old virtual hug. Must have been the video you did of Blackpool. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, Andrew and the rest of you. I quite enjoyed doing that, actually. I did put a little silly video up of Jasper Carrott's day trip to Blackpool with some suitable footage. Just for a bit of fun, you know. Twin Cam, says Cheeseburger, far more professional than this rubbish. I completely agree. 2024, says Cheeseburger, yard at the Streetwise, unless you have one to sell. Oh, I really hope he gets it sold via that eBay thing. I really do. He mentioned your YouTube channel in the ad. Yes, he did indeed. That's jolly kind of him. Rise of the Streetwise. There's a new hashtag from Pingu. The sound is 100% better than with the other microphone, says John. Gosh, is it really? Oh, okay. Oh, hello. I've got green things popping up. Oh, I've got lots of green things popping up. Trace has been a channel member for 10 months. Bless you, Trace. That's brilliant. Bloody hell, 10 months. That's virtually back to day one of monetization, isn't it? Maybe a little bit more. I must admit, guys, I much prefer doing the lives with the open mic like this. I think the sound is more natural. I think the live is more natural. The reason I do it with, maybe you can't tell, but I am projecting. I'm raising my voice. I'm louder than normal conversation. And that's what they were picking up on next door. And that's why I moved to the microphone. Also because obviously the iPhone X is now the fixed live stream camera. And that's got a knackered microphone. So it worked in both ways. At the moment, you're posh. You're on the iPhone 13. Oh, get you. Joe has been a member for 4 months. We were on about going to Blackpool tomorrow, says Neil. But unsure if anything's going to be open, being New Year's. Oh, pretty much everything will be open, I imagine, Neil. I mean, it's Blackpool, isn't it? You know, if there's people going to be there spending money, pretty much everything will be open. I mean, I don't suppose the Pleasure Beach will, but everything else. Get your bums up there, have a laugh. God knows you bloody work hard enough. Neil has been a channel member for 7 months, and connoisseur no less. Neil is a top of the range channel member, bless him. Boaty, what was your best day of 23? Asks Pingu. Oh, now there's a question. Ask me that tomorrow night, because I'd have to think about that. I'm just going back over the ladies off pod. We'll do that tomorrow night. Ask me again tomorrow night, Pingu. I'd love for us all to have a trip to Blackpool, says Joe. I would love that too. Ashley Stewart has been a channel member for 4 months. Thank you again, Ashley. Oh, and Joe is 9 months technically. That's right. You had a changey swappy thing, didn't you? Trace says, I love the open mic. Feels more like we're in the room with you, but I do understand the microphone needed. Oh, Neil! Neil, bless him. Neil has sent a £10 super chat. Get yourself some wine in, chap. God bless you, Neil. Well, this is fabulous, isn't it? Thank you so much. Your generosity is surpassed only by your incredible handsomeness, niceness, and mechanical ability. Gosh. I'm late starting, so I'm catching up with you, darlings. Well, it's all happening, isn't it? Oh, I've got some news. Well, have I got? Yeah, I've got some news for you. There's not much in the way of news, darlings, to be honest. I mean, the weather is still foul. I drove home through an absolute monsoon. There are floods everywhere. I've done nothing. All I've done this whole Twixmas week, and they're calling it Twixmas, aren't they? The week in between Christmas and the New Year. And I quite like that. I think it's Twixmas. Yeah, I'm sure it was, like twixt, betwixt and between, you know. And I've just done nothing all week, quite honestly. I've slept, I've eaten, I've gone to the restaurant, and that is it. Hence, no daily diaries. The daily diaries will recommence on the 3rd. Yeah, on the 3rd for channel members, and that will be the daily diary of the 2nd. I'm not doing a daily diary tomorrow, the 1st of January, because I'm going to be really, really busy on the 2nd of January, so I wouldn't have time to do anything with the footage. So I'm going to have an extra day's break, and the daily diaries will start on the 2nd, which is going to be a pretty exciting day, because the 2nd will be the recording of the first episode of Mustard and Boaty Do Lunch with ... And I can tell you that is all booked and confirmed now. I did the old thing. I selected what I thought might be a suitable restaurant, because of course this one isn't happening in the caravan, as most of them will be. This one is happening on the road. I selected a suitable restaurant, and I couldn't help myself. I did the old thing. I rang them up and I said, hello, could I speak to the manager, please? Yeah, speaking. Fantastic. Little bit of an odd question. Are you okay with filming in your restaurant? And I just went, yeah, it's just, it's a very low-key, very informal thing where myself and my presenting partner, we just film an informal lunch with a celebrity. Oh, and you could see her ears prick up, metaphorically. It was a phone call, you couldn't see it. Oh, right, well, we've got quite a private area. We could keep that for you, and blah, 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 blah. So that's all fabulous. So the venue is all sorted. We've got a private area, well, semi-private area, being reserved for us. So hopefully that will all work out. So that's what's happening on Tuesday. Tomorrow, nothing happening again. The weather's shitty. I shall get up. I'll have lunch. I'll probably take a car out and fuel it, ready for Tuesday. But I haven't decided what I'm going to go in yet. On Tuesday, I will be going to Uttoxeter, by the way. And I'm going to go the scenic route. Matlock, Ashbourne, that way, which will bring back memories, because that was my route to Bernard when Bernard was living in Ashbourne. So that's going to bring back some memories. And I've not done it since the last night with Ashbourne Bernard, before she became Ellesmere Port Bernard. And then I'll be going to work tomorrow night, 11 o'clock, live stream, and then we're into, and then we're into Tuesday, which I'm jolly well looking forward to. Have you thought about rigging up some sort of microphone boom, asks Andrew. Don't really understand that sort of thing. I mean, I'd love to set up a proper thing here, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know what I need, and I can't, whatever I need, you can bet I can't afford it, because I can afford virtually nothing, darlings, you know me. If any of you know what I need and what would be a a good setup for here in terms of a slightly more professional microphone, all of that sort of thing, do please let me know, send me links, give me advice, because I haven't got a clue. And I would like a more professional setup, of course I would. So if you know more than I do, and that wouldn't be difficult, do let me know. The video is better on iPhone 13 as well, says Cheeseburger. Yeah, well, it would be, wouldn't it? It would be. But, oh, well, Nick's going to be away a lot this year, Nick and Julie. So whenever they're not here, I'll do it on the 13, and we'll do it old school like this. But when they are here, obviously, I'm in his good books at the moment, so it'll be back onto the X with the microphone. As I say, if you can point me towards a better microphone setup, then I'm all ears. Boaty's best day in 2023 was getting his leg over in a Travelodge, says Cheeseburger. Yeah, it really wasn't. That, look, mounting and then falling off a Liverpudlian lady who was smoking and wearing tracksuit bottoms is not my proudest moment, darlings. I mean, needs must. I'm in a lonely Travelodge in, you know, in not the best resort in the middle of winter in North Wales. You know, I'm not going to turn it down, but it definitely wasn't my best day. I've had, oh God, I've just remembered what I think might be my best day. But you don't know about that one, so I can't tell you. It was certainly the best, oh, I think it was about 2.25 hours. I can't tell you about that one. Right, now before I go on, I just need to sort out some plumbing ins because we're getting near the time and I want to play Big Ben. So if I reconnect this to the Bluetooth speaker, which is up there behind you. Hang on, where is it? Oh, it's that one, isn't it? Connected. Right, and then if I go to BBC Sounds, what time is it? 23:58. And if I go to Radio 4 live, I think we will get the bongs, won't we? Richard Mann has been a member for 10 months. Bless you, Richard. And a top of the range connoisseur member at that. Good man. God, Legs 11 Cheeseburger. I've got some stories about Legs 11. I'll come back to that. Where are we now? Oh, 23:59. Right, hold on. Come on. Let's, to
our producer, Jack Soper. And thanks to Vicky Ellis, Alan Smith and Amanda Litherland for joining me, Jane Steele, here on this, the last night of 2023. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. On the programme, you also heard the voices of Charles Carroll, Caroline Nichols, Chris Aldridge, Tom Saunders, Arlene Fleming, John Hammond, Neil Nunes, Lisa Costello, Mark Forrest, and
oh, there's going to be a delay. There's going to be a delay, isn't there?
Crawford, Daniel Jelwiecka, Ron Brown, and Al Ryan.
Oh, okay, just pretend. Here we go.
This is BBC Radio. It's midnight. On behalf of everyone here at Broadcasting House in London, may I wish you a very happy New Year.
You may indeed nice second that. Right, that's it, darlings. It's 2024. That's it. 2023 has gone. 2023 is so last year. And now it's 2024. Right, let's fireworks. Right, there appears to be a distinct lack of fireworks here in the Peak District National Park. Okay, there are some fireworks to be seen down in Chesterfield, but I think it's all a bit of a damp squib this year. I mean, it's howling down with rain here. Don't know what it's like where you are. So, not too much in the way of pyrotechnics tonight, I fancy. But, darlings, a very, very happy New Year to you all, each and every one of you. Anybody who is watching this later on, who's not watching it live, I wish you good health, the time to enjoy it, and lots of happiness. Thank you for your company in 2023. Thank you for letting me be part of this thing going forward to 2024. Cheers. Gosh, well, there we are. There we are. Well. New Year, eh? Good. When I finish this, I'll go back on and watch the old London fireworks. I hope Tracy's enjoying watching them live. Where did I get to with the old comments? Yup. Oh, right, yes, Richard has been a member for 10 years, bless him. Joe says, it's the caravan. And to you too, John, thank you very much indeed. Let's just check if I missed any other messages while I was asking about. There we go. Hopefully, Neil. Yeah, hopefully. I don't... If you want it to happen, Neil, I will make sure it does. You stand on me, our kid. Actually, you probably would stand on me if I didn't. Is the caravan going to still be on a mega wonk for the Eat Meat with J&M cars? Oh, okay. And then he said, right, it makes sense now. See you next year, says Pingu. Yeah, well, we are seeing you next year now. Legs 11. Now then, cheeseburger. Now the... Have I told you this before? I probably have. I mean, we've been doing this so long, I forget what I've told you. Every Christmas back in the day, we used to have a Birmingham car dealer's Christmas do. It was held at the Boot at Lapworth, upstairs in the, whatever you want to call it. And we would play 3-card brag, and a lot of money changed hands. One year, I got a pile of 3s. That was a good year. But yeah, and that was an annual thing. And Ricardo, bless him, from Shirley Car Centre, he used to get the girls in from Legs 11 to entertain us after the card game finished. Unless we wrecked the pub, which did happen one year when we invited some London firms up to join us, and it ended up in the biggest scrap, the biggest barroom brawl that I've ever been involved with. I mean, if you've ever been upstairs in the boot at Lapworth, it's a long time ago now, but I remember it as being a relatively fairly confined space. So when something kicks off between the Birmingham firms and the London firms, it's not easy to decide, I don't want to be part of this. Because whether you want to be part of it or not, you're gonna be, because it is that confined a space. So even if you're not looking to go and swat some London guy that you've personally got nothing against, the chances are somebody's going to bloody, well, I mean, not the chances, the certainty is that somebody's going to take a swing at you or take a swing at somebody else and catch you. So we were all bloody involved in it. I've got Richard frantically trying to hide behind me. I'm trying to work out how best to deal with this situation. So I decided, rightly or wrongly, that I would just kind of wedge myself in a corner as far away from the melee as I could, and then just punch anybody who came anywhere near me. So, God, it was madness. And oh, bless you. And yeah, that time it was all cut short. The Legs 11 girls, they they didn't perform in any way, shape or form. We were in so much trouble with the landlord. It was, oh God. The police weren't called, amazingly. God knows how that, God. Oh, what a night that was. Oh, we have a message from John. Oh, bless him. Oh, good old John. John's having a little cry. He's so glad to be here, part of the community, and all of the help from everyone means so much, as his health has obviously, well, he says it's not been the best, and that's a bit of a bloody understatement, isn't it? Bless him. But John, I'm so glad that our little thing here is making a difference to you. And the same applies to each and every single one of you. I will be completely open with you, and I will tell you that that this has made a big difference to me. It's really helped to keep me going. It's given me, and I'm massively grateful for it. And I just hope that in some way, however small, each and every one of you that has been a regular or irregular part of this, I hope it's made some little modicum of difference for you guys too, each and every one of you. And I mean that very, very sincerely, and I cannot overstate just how much it means to me and how much you guys mean to me. And talking about plans for 2024, number one plan, more social stuff, meet up with more of you, get drunk with you in person rather than via an iPhone X or iPhone 13. Technically, says John Marazzi, your lunch guest on Tuesday is a celebrity, i.e. James Martin. Not the James Martin, of course, but they both like cars and food. Yeah, absolutely. Jason is far behind with the comments. It'll be 2024 by the time he reads our messages. Bollocks, I'm not that far behind. I've done well today. Stop picking on me. I'll just disconnect. No, I'll leave that connected, actually, because I may want to fart you out. Haven't done that for a while, have I? I'm just looking forward to meeting you and Mustard and Neil and Sophie and many more, hopefully, says John. We're excited about meeting you too. And I'm excited about meeting everybody. I'm going to track you all down and annoy you in person. I shall prod you with a Cadbury's mini roll in a playful way. I've got no idea why I said that. But maybe that should be a thing for 2024. Maybe 2024 should be the year that I prod people that I vaguely know with a chocolate mini roll in a playful way. I've got a chocolate mini roll in the fridge. They gave me a couple at work. I keep forgetting to eat them. I will wager a crisp £5 note that he reads this comment in 2024, says Neil. And well done, you've won that one. I'm disappearing for 10 minutes, says Trace. Don't go anywhere. I want to see you all and chat in a bit after the fireworks. Boaty's playing with Big Ben is mustered around. Yes. And then we've got the Happy New Year's. Happy New Year, John, Richard, Andrew, Neil, Joe, Stephen S. Paul, Sophie, Cheeseburger, Mark, Steve. And Joe, this is lovely. Can I say what an incredible moment this is? Starting 2024 with the community of the chat. I quite like that phrase, the community of the chat. The bogs. And I agree, it's fantastic. Cheeseburger can see fireworks. Let me have another quick look, see if anything's happening down in the valley. Tell you what, I will take you. You can see what I see if the internet reaches. Oh, put the light on, shall we? Not much going on, is there? Right, let's get you back. Oh, and you are on a new tripod, by the way. Oh, let me show you. Right, that is the normal live stream setup, the iPhone X with the doings and whatnot. And that is Sonia, the small but perfectly formed little tripod. You are now on a new tripod that I've had before, and it was on special offer on Amazon. And I thought I could do with having that again. So while it's on special offer, I will buy it. Let me just plug your life support in. There we go. Are you in place? There you go. Yeah, so not much happening out there, darlings. That's what you get for living in the arse end of nowhere in the old Peak District. Down here in Tunbridge Wells, says Mark, it sounds like the opening barrage at the Battle of Austerlitz. Oh, it's lovely and sunny here, says Andrew. Don't rub it in, says Cheeseburger. Right. Crappy stewed beer, everyone, says Simone. Happy New Year, Simone. Cheers, big ears. Cheers, cheers. Happy New Year. Everybody says bad books, Marks. Oh, hello. Right, get ready to give Joe a round of applause. I'm well chuffed, says Joe. I've gone into 2024 3 stone lighter. 3 stone. That's amazing, Joe. You should be really proud of yourself, mate. May 2024 bring even more off. Let's hope so. You keep up the good work, my boy. Keep up that good work. 2024, says Stephen S. Paul, the year of the public pottering. I'm not doing that. So says, thanks everyone for being there and making us welcome. I'm not kicking you out, Steve. I was just showing you what's going on outside. Trace is back. We had a helicopter flying overhead the whole time. Couldn't hear the telly music or any of the fireworks. goodness sake. Happy New Year, she goes on. Skixay Simone, the most famous car YouTuber. The amount of car channels that always give her a mention, including Hubnut, and not forgetting TC brought back from the dead. Liz, Jabberwocky 220 GTI, our lovely Liz. Just joined from the Beeb fireworks. Happy New Year, Boaty and everyone, and a very happy New Year to you, Liz. Mark says, fireworks stressed out our staffy, even though we're in the middle of nowhere, but it's settled now. Happy New Year, Liz. Thank you, Jason, says Joe. Mark Passat has done a lovely thing. Oh, Mark has sent a £4.99 super sticker. I'm doing well tonight, aren't I? That's going to pay for buying James his lunch on Tuesday. It'd probably be terribly indiscreet to tell you where we're going to have lunch, wouldn't it? No, you don't really care, do you? I picked, well, yeah. What I will tell you is that because I'm such a bloody terrible foodie, and my whole life revolves around food and what I'm going to have for lunch. Oh, and I am going to buy that heated lunchbox thing so that when I go to, if I go to the old real Travelodge for my birthday or the day after my birthday, I can take staff curry with me and heat it up. Or I can go to the Laughing Shitbag and get some nice Chinese food and heat that up back at the hotel. You know, I've got options. It's just one would be free and the other one would be less free. But arguably more of a treat because I have staff curry every night. Anyway, we can talk about that another time, can't we? I can't believe I didn't know about the old doings, this old heated lunchbox thing. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. Take it to your hotel room, put your food in it. It's like a prison mess tray, a metal mess tray, and then it comes in an insulated bag thing. You put your food in it and plug it in either into a wall socket or into a car cigarette socket, and it makes your food nice and hot. Not quickly, admittedly. You're talking about 30 minutes or so, but you know, what a brilliant thing. Even better than the food flask, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm excited about lots of things coming in 2024. 2024 will really start on the 1st of March. Now, I'm going to nail my trousers to the mast here, so remind me. All right, 1st of March, which as far as I'm concerned, St. David's Day is the beginning of spring. 1st of March, it all kicks off. So, lots of social meets to organise this year. I want to meet you up with all of you. First Monday of every month, Community Monday. A hotel stay overnight, different part of the country. I had a look at the Travelodge in Torquay. A very dear friend of mine lives in Torquay, my lovely Fran, and I want to get her on the channel. Fran is somebody that I used to go on holiday with to Malta, and she has got so many stories about what we got up to here, going to Malta, in Malta, coming back from Malta, and Gozo. She was my like travel buddy, holiday buddy, whatever you want to call it. And she's great fun. I need to get her on video. And obviously quite a few of you are down Devon way. And Torquay, the last time I checked, is in Devon. And I love Torquay. Or to be more precise, I love Oddicombe and Babbacombe. Obviously I used to live near there relatively near to there when I lived in Rockbeer. And so I was checking out the Travelodge down there. Right, 28 quid for the night. I saw how cheap it was and I almost just booked it. I thought, sod it, I'll just get down for my birthday. have a birthday dinner with Fran and anybody else who'll turn up. But then I just thought it's a hell of a long way in the middle of winter. Really is a lot closer. And really, to get value from the trip, I should go down to Torquay when the weather's a bit better and the days are a bit longer. You know, early spring, maybe first Monday in March or the first Monday of April, I will go down to Torquay. What else is on? Land Rover, loads more Land Rover lunches this year. Camping, I've promised I'll camp. Neil and Soph are going to come with me. Maybe Joe as well. So need to sort that out. Get thanks to again the lovely Neil. I've got the old roof bars on the Land Rover now. She's got an MOT. Get a roof box. Get a cheap tent. Do some camping. Why not? Let's have some proper silly adventures this year. I'm so excited about it all. Oh dear, says Cheesebeck says, my daughter has just told me we have a leak on a thermostatic radiator valve. Hope that's not a bad omen. I'm sure it's not. Mark, thank you again for your lovely super chat. And John has sent, what's that one? Oh, another super chat. Bless you. Have a drink on me. I definitely will. Thank you so much. Trey says, oh my God, Rylan and Rick Astley getting homoerotic on BBC One. Lol. Loving it. I love your Boaty's 14 meals of the week, says Mark. It always looks terrific. Oh, well, there'll be one to come tomorrow night. Tomorrow night will be the penultimate one of 2023. I know that seems counterintuitive, but Boaty's Noshes works a little bit behind itself. So tomorrow night is week 51, and then there's week 52 to come, and then we'll be starting 2024. I must admit I quite enjoy doing that. Very few people watch it, but I do enjoy doing it. James Wilson is with us. I'm currently in my mum's partner's house in Warrington, away from Preston tonight. How is everyone, and how are you, Joe, mate? Happy New Year, Joe, and everyone else. Bless you. Happy New Year to you too, James. Liz is watching the Beeb too. And Rylan has a surprisingly decent voice, apparently. Skick says, James, whereabouts in Orford? Right, okay. Camping is a must this year, says Neil. And I think more than once, Neil. We need to have a proper laugh with it. You know, do it our style. Community camping. That's a thing. I mean, let's do it on a ridiculous budget. Let's all just go out, buy cheap old tents off Marketplace or whatever, and have a bloody good laugh with it. If the weather's warm, what's the worst that can happen? And I think camping, you could meet up with hubby. He was up by me. I didn't realise. I wasn't invited to this, right? There was a YouTube do at the Great British Car Journey, which I hate, and which I've gone on record as saying is a total rip-off and run by a load of shysters. And amazingly, I wasn't invited to their YouTube do with Hubnut and Kendo Matasaki, the masked car bore, and I Drive a Car Sick, and whoever else turned up there. So hubby must have been somewhere near me when he was camping, because I'm only a hop, skip and a jump from the Great British Car Journey. Well, I'm about 25-minute journey over the tops, not far away. Camping, says Cheeseburger. When was the last time anyone had sex in a tent? I don't think I've ever had sex in a tent. And that would mostly be because I've never been camping since I started having sex. No, I'm pretty sure I haven't. Oh, dear me. 3, 2, 1. First one of 2024, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and there's number 2. Happy days. I'm glad Mustard's not watching. He'd be jealous. He still can't risk doing that. Things are still a little bit delicate in the old Captain Mustard engine room area, if you know what I'm saying. Bless him. Camping 100% at Clarkson's farm, says Joe. Might be a bit expensive, but yeah, we can. Oh God, yeah, it'd be good fun to get Clarkson on video, wouldn't it? Oh, Mr. Coleman is here. James, the rubbish mechanic. Happy New Year, Boaty and everyone. I'm in my garage polishing my grandpa and Volvo with a massive glass of sherry. James, why are you polishing your grandpa with a massive glass of sherry? That doesn't make sense on any level. I mean, quite frankly, you shouldn't be polishing your grandpa at all. And if you are going to polish him, a massive glass of sherry is not... Okay, that's a bit weird. Let's read that again. Happy New Year, Boaty and everyone. Thank you. Happy New Year to you. I'm in the garage polishing my... I'm in the garage polishing my Granada, not grandpa. Very different thing. I'm in the garage polishing my Granada and Volvo with a massive glass of sherry. Well, James, I'm glad you're not polishing your grandpa, but... Well, I mean, you're the mechanic and a very good one by all accounts. So if you think that polishing cars with sherry is the way to go forward, who am I to argue with you? And I have sherry now. I have 2 bottles of sherry from my lovely neighbour Nick. And I'll be honest with you, darlings, I've never drunk sherry in my life. So I've got no idea what it's all about. Nick spent a lot of his young life in Spain. He knows a lot about sherry. He knows a lot about Spanish sherry. These are local sherries that he's given to me to try. This one, apparently, I need to drink at room temperature. La Silla, Pedro, and the other one... And the other one, he's told me I need to drink chilled. So it's a lovely thought. He's obviously a bit of a sherry head. And, you know, sherry's a Christmassy thing. Maybe I'm missing out. So I will have a glass. I might have a glass tomorrow. Maybe the one that I'm supposed to chill. I should put that one in the fridge so I know. This is the one that needs to be chilled, apparently. There we go. I'll put it in the booze fridge, shall I? And then I know that this is the chilled out one. Oh, hello. I'm being ping-ponged. There you go. That's tucked away. I've got a tent, says Neil. I've got most of the bits to go camping. I just need to go and get a new camping stove and we're all good to go. I've got 2 stoves in my Land Rover lunch kit. So on that, I'm okay. And John has just finished this bottle of Jack Daniels, a 35 centilitre bottle, in case you think that he's a terrible lush. But well done, John. Seriously, mate, I'm so glad that you're well enough to get a little bit lashed on New Year's Eve. I'm glad you bloody made it to New Year's Eve, and I'm glad you're in good enough condition to enjoy it and have a damn good drink. And I'm sure there'll be many more to come. I reckon you're on an upward slope. Worse behind you and all of that. God knows you've been in the wars, mate. You've been in the bloody wars and lost your friend and whatnot. But, that's life, isn't it? In the midst of life, we are in debt and death. You've got your family around you, you've got us, you've got years in that caravan ahead of you, mate, and many more 35 centilitre bottles of Jack Daniels. I've got a jolly good feeling about that. You can come camping with us. That might finish you off. It might bloody finish me off. I'm not at all convinced that I will survive a camping trip, especially not with Neil. God, I'm gonna have to buy a tent. Oh dear. We should do this. We should do this as a community, the community camping thing. And trust me, however much you guys might think I don't do camping, right? Nobody could be. I think you're gonna get me drunk, Neil. That's what I think you're gonna do. I didn't think you were going to try and murder me or podger me in the middle of the night. I thought you might just take me somewhere too far away from a lavatory. None of you could be more out of your comfort zone or further out of your comfort zone. Oh, fucking hell. None of you could be further out of your comfort zone than I would be doing an overnight tenting. I would hate every second of it, but if I do it with you guys, it would just be a laugh. So let's make all of these things happen this year. I tell you what, right, it's the 1st of January, yeah? So let's put a stick in the sand, or whatever they say. Right, let's call the 1st of March as the kickoff for our community shenanigans. Let's call it that. Let's call it community shenanigans. So for the next 2 months, January and February, let's plan shit. Because I don't know about you, but I love planning stuff. Not in an anal way, just talking about it, thinking about it. Because when you're still in the middle of a miserable winter, even just thinking about, talking about, half planning stuff, it kind of gives you optimism that there are better times ahead. So for Jan and Feb, let's plan, think about, talk about a load of community shit, and March the 1st, it all kicks off. So, sorry darlings, I'm falling apart in front of you. My body is degenerating. Be good if I was like a Doctor Who and I could just regenerate into a younger and more vibrant version. Like I could leave the drunken old Tom Baker behind and become not Sylvester McCoy, but who was a young and vibrant doctor. I stopped watching after Tom Baker, to be honest with you. Tom Baker was a jolly good doctor. I know Sylvester McCoy did it, and I know Tristan Farnan did it, or as he insists on calling himself, Peter Davidson, or Davison. Davidson? He was Tristan anyway. That was one of those parts that you just forever associate the actor with. He'll always be Tristan in my book. So yeah, let's plan loads of stuff, and we can do it on the lives, and we got Facebook group, and we'll set up some WhatsApp community things, and we can share links for cheap tents and inflatable dolls and all of that sort of thing. local prostitutes to wherever we decide to camp. Oh dear. Sorry, I just had a weird thought about setting up a brothel. Boaty's brothel. Oh dear. James drove to Nottingham yesterday on a long run, went the M6 and A50, quick away from me, to Nottingham from Preston, but came back the M1, M62 and M61. Went past your way, Boaty, yesterday. Well, I hope you waved at me. Barry Scrotter says, Happy New Year. I'm getting pinged. Should have set fire to those farts, and that would have been your fireworks. Happy New Year, Mr. Coleman, says Mark. Oh, you're not freezing your wine, are you, Boaty, says Liz. I froze it a little bit. There's a bit of an iceberg floating in there, so I've not put it back in. That'll defrost nicely, and I need to get some staff curry on. I'm going to let you start saying goodnight, darlings, because it's, God, yeah, it's time to let you go. I am knackered, absolutely knackered, and I'm sure you've got better things to do than to sit around watching this. Oh wow, my first staff curry of 2024. That's quite cool, isn't it? Oh, so Boaty's Noshes, what day is it? Oh, it's Monday, isn't it? It's Monday the 1st, so Boaty's Noshes will actually start on the 1st. For once, it's worked out perfectly. And so for information, for lunch today, oh, I had a sinful lunch. I had a brunch. I had a fry-up. I haven't had one for ages. I did fried baby potatoes, sausages, bacon, baked beans, eggs. I think that was it actually, but that was more than enough, and it was jolly nice. Better than the Travelodge, but not as good value, if you know what I mean. I like sherry, says James. Nick spent time in Spain. Was he on the Costa del Crime? No, his family bought, he had family living in a very rural farmhouse, and Nick's plan after he retired, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, was always to go out to America. He spends a lot of time in America, and just spend 6 months of the year, basically the winter, cruising around in an RV. But now he's found a very large and very rural farm in Spain, in the area that he's very familiar with, and he's thinking about buying that instead, and doing the winter there. Sherry gives me indigestion, says Barry. Now we're talking dogs. Just caught up with you taking us outside after midnight, says Trace. And what a difference a year makes. Last New Year's Eve, you tried that and the broadband died. That's right, it did, didn't it? God, I remember that now. I think I went a bit further down the road though. The broadband will go outside of the door. Last year was a dark ages, says Ivor Spotty Butty. Community camping, says Cheeseburger. I'm not following you into the toilet block after you've had staff curry. Boaty pitching a tent, says Andrew. I wouldn't have a clue how to do it. Not a clue. Not a Scooby-Doo. Oh, it's going to be terrible. We need a trip to Blackpool Pleasure Beach in the summer. Neil, 100%. We've got to make that happen this year. 3, 2, 1. Roller coaster capital of Europe. I would love to get you guys to the Pleasure Beach. Why? Okay, well, How about that? How about making the pleasure beach one of the first trips of the year? Now the pleasure beach is quite expensive, but usually when the pleasure beach first opens, they do half price. It's a little bit chilly, but it is half price. So how about making that one of our first trips? When the pleasure beach is half price, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's do it. Oh, I'll do it anyway, Neil. I'll do it anyway. Don't you worry about that, mate. If you want it, I'll make it happen. I promise you. Oh no, Neil's got the farts tonight as well, and poor Sophie's been hiding under the covers. Oh dear. Oh, David Tennant. Okay, talking about a young and vibrant doctor. God. I'm being pinged left, right and centre. Happy New Year to you too, Lloyd. I can't help Soph. Stick a cork up his bum or something. Neil, you've already done more than enough, mate, and you're helping me out with Brian. It's done. Consider it done, okay? Last time I went camping, says Bad Books, Muppet in the Metro had radio on really loud at 7 a.m. on Sunday morning. I showed my discontent. It turned out Lady Di had been killed in a car crash, 1997. God, I remember that day very well. I remember exactly where I was, and I remember the following day very well. I was at Portway. Oh God, now they're talking about bloody X Factor or some bollocks. No black pudding, Barry. I'm not keen on it. Night All says, cheeseburger, I need to stop this radiator leaking. That could be interesting after a few beers. I used to work in a circus, says Steve Cold. They kept me on for 8 years. I was the only one who could get the tent back in the bag. Oh dear. Last time I was in Blackpool, says Mark, my girlfriend dumped me and I broke my brother's jaw. Bloody hell. Well, Blackpool's going to be fun. Darlings, that is it for tonight. It is 1:45. We've all got other things to do. I need to eat and sleep. I will see you tomorrow night. Now, bear in mind, tomorrow night, not a normal Monday. Tomorrow night, 11 till midnight. And it won't be a late one tomorrow because I've got to be up on Tuesday morning and I've got to be on sparkling form for our first celebrity lunch with type thing. I've already looked at the menu. I'm having the steak. Oh, yeah. Whose turn is it to pay? God, it might be mine, actually. That's a scary thought, isn't it? So, there we are. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for singing it in with me. Have a safe and peaceful night. I hope it stops raining tomorrow. I did listen to the weather forecast. Depending on where you are in the country, it might be drier over the next couple of days. There might be sunny spells. And then it's going to get freezing cold. Before we go, says Liz, can we have a ministerial blessing from our resident FSM minister? Well, you know, you share that role, Liz. You share that role, but yeah, absolutely. In 2024, the year ahead, I hope and pray that each and every one of you has the great good fortune to be touched by the FSM's noodly appendage. May he reach out to you all in his meaty goodness. Ramen. There you go. Night all and Happy New Year. Good luck with your celeb hobnobbing. I imagine it's going to be more hobbing than nobbing, or at least I hope it is. All right, darlings, that's it for today. Thank you so much. And we'll do a year in review type thing tomorrow when I'll get all emotional and thank you for what's been a bloody amazing year, and I've loved every minute of it. And next year, let's make the most of it, and let's make the most of each other. I mean this year, because it's already next year now, isn't it? You know what I mean. I'm about to get even more drunk, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a safe and peaceful night. Much love to you all. Very best wishes for the year ahead. Oh, shall I fart you out? I should fart you out, shouldn't I? Are you still connected? Yes, you are. Can I find them? That's another matter. Oh, God. Where are you? Oh. Oh, could be this one. Fingers crossed. No, not that one. Which one is it then? Okay, if it's not you. It's so long since I've done it, I've forgotten which one it is. Hang on, is it this one?
Would like to express his
No, it's not
heartfelt
that one.
appreciation to his amazing channel.
Well, where have the farts gone? This one.
Would like to express
No, it's not that
his
one either.
heartfelt appreciation.
Where are my farts? Right. I can't remember the length of time of the farts one, so I'm not sure which one it is. I thought it was that one. It's obviously not. Oh, it could be this one. It could be this one. We could be on a winner with this one. Here we go. There we go. There we go. God, it's like living with mustard listening to that, isn't it? Have a safe and peaceful night, darlings. Thank you all again. Much love and a very, very happy new year. See you next time.